Hey guys, what is up? RXBots here, and welcome back to my series VanillaMods, in which I create Minecraft mods and vanilla Minecraft using nothing but command blocks and other redstone materials. Today I've recreated two mods. One is Camera Arrows mod, and the other one is called the Throwdeath mod. The Throwdeath mod really isn't that popular because it only really has one feature. However, that's why I liked it, because it only has one feature. And I decided to recreate it. So let me sort of explain how these two work. The Camera Arrows mod basically means when you fire an arrow, your camera will follow the arrow until you do something to stop it, or the arrow despawns. I've recreated that mod, and I'll just go ahead and show you how it works. I'm just going to fire off an arrow, and here we go. We're going to follow this arrow, and then we teleport right back to where we were. We get a couple cool ender effects. Let's just try it again. Now, for some reason, you actually look the direction that the back of the arrow is looking. So, like, if I fire the arrow right here, hold on. Okay, for some reason, yeah. So basically how this works is the bow must be in the last slot of your inventory in order for this to work. So if I fire like that, nothing's gonna happen. So basically, the direction that arrow is facing is going to be the direction that I'm looking. Now, another nice thing is that it will only allow me to have one arrow out at a time. And basically, it's whatever arrow is farthest away from me. So, yeah. Or I don't know, just sort of randomly picks, I guess. I have absolutely no idea. But it only allows me to have one arrow out at a time, which is sort of useful. So let me just go ahead and show you some other features. So if I fire this arrow, let's just shoot it at maximum range. We fly like that, teleport right back to where we were standing. Just to prove it's where we were standing, let's go ahead and put some diorite right here. Stuff looks like the old gravel texture. And fire this as long as we can. And we teleport right back on top of that diorite with some cool ender particles. So a couple more features is this does work with dispensers. As long as you're holding the bow in the last slot in your inventory, because holding a bow in the last slot in the inventory basically means everything. And you'll teleport to any arrow. So if you fire an arrow out of this, hold the bow in the last slot in your inventory, we'll go to this arrow, and then be teleported right back up. Now, another thing is, this actually also doubles as a sort of a crappy grappling hook arrow. And I am going to be recreating a Mo Arrows mod, where there are teleportation arrows and all that kind of stuff. So I'll show you, I'll make that a little bit later. But yeah, for now we're just doing this. So, this right here is actually, no, wait, I'm not going to show you that yet. Well, you already saw it, but what the hell ever. Alright, so another thing you can do is if you shoot an arrow while you're falling above about 25 blocks. Basically, if you're falling a lethal height, then it'll become a grappling hook. So if I fire this arrow, I don't think that worked. Nope, maybe it did. Good. I'll teleport where the arrow is and I'll stay. And I won't teleport back. And basically the reason behind that is because the little endermite died. Oh, nope, he's still alive. He was still alive. So, yeah, let's try that again. Jump off, shoot an arrow. There, darn it. Endermite survived still. But yeah, you get the point here. See if I can do it again. You have to shoot the arrow long enough so you'll stay in the air long enough for the endermite to die. So, draw, fall, shoot the arrow. Yeah. There we go. Now we're not being teleported back. For some reason, though, you do just get sort of trapped underground for some reason. It's not like arrows go that deep underground, but still, it's sort of weird. So I'm just going to go ahead and shoot myself back. Yeah. And we are back. Alright. Come on. Come on. There we are. Damn it. There we go. Okay. So let me show you guys just how this works. There's really not There's really not that much to it. It looks sort of complicated, but there's not that much. So this right here is just a rapid firing clock. And this side right here is the arrow detection, and this right here is the inventory detection. So basically, this long-ass code basically detects if you have a bow highlighted in the last slot of your inventory. So if you see, as soon as I select the bow in the last slot of my inventory, then this turns on. So, yes. Okay, the next thing it does is it tests to see if there's an arrow. So if I shoot an arrow, you see that turns on. Or if I take this out of my inventory slot, shoot an arrow, you see those turn on. Okay. Now, what this one does is it just detects that there's an arrow. What this one does, it also detects that there's an arrow. However, this right here basically means it is if there's one arrow, it's only that long, but if there's two arrows, you see the pulse just sort of flickers, and it goes into this command block and destroys one of the arrows. So, yes. Anyways, it just runs into this really, really wide AND gate, and I tried to use the minimal repeaters just because I'm trying to keep it as fast as possible. So the only delay it has is one comparator and 2 redstone torches, and that's all it takes. So if I fire, So if I fire this, you'll see it's pretty damn fast. So fire, it's pretty fast. It's not insanely perfect, but it's pretty fast. So yeah. Anyway. So then these two go through a big ass AND gate, and this is useful. AND gate powers both of these. This right here basically means if it's on, do this. If it's off, do this. So right now it's off, so it had done this, but let me show you what happens when it turns on. Basically, when it turns on, it spawns an invisible endermite with a slowness effect of 2000. So basically, yeah. So that's the little ender particles that you were seeing. So if I fire my arrow, that's the little endermite, and you could hear it, little silverfish sound. And then it sets the block right here to a redstone block, activates a super fast repeating clock, comes over here, teleports the player to the arrow, and gives the player the invisibility effect. That's also another thing I wanted to show you. If I shoot this, I am invisible while I'm flying because it's a spy arrow. It's not, yeah. So it's not a teleportation arrow, it's a spy arrow. So yeah. Anyway, so next thing to do, or the next thing it does is, when you turn it off, it goes through and it, why is this there? And it turns this torch off, and, when it's on, this torch is off. When it turns off, this torch turns back on. And basically what it does is this right here basically just stops the clock. So if I go ahead and start up the redstone clock real quick, I just put a block here, and it's all gone. And this right here just sets that block. And I was using a piston originally, but I decided to go to command blocks for extra speed. Then all it does is teleport the player to the endermite and kill the endermite. So yeah, that's about it. It's really simple, and I think it's pretty damn cool. So yeah, just fire, get teleported, and it teleports you right back to your original position where the endermite was. So yeah, I'm thinking we go ahead and start taking a look at the next one. Oh yeah, also if you can release like that, there we go, got it. If you can move your cursor from the, one second. Nope. If you can move your cursor from the bow, then it will prevent you from teleporting back. Alright, so now let's go ahead and look at Throwdeath. So this mob is called Throwdeath, and basically what it did is it allowed you to do more unique things when it came to throwing items. The only one I could actually get to work was the snowballs, and there were grenades with experience bottles, except for some reason it just didn't work. So let me just show you how this works. You throw a snowball, arrows fly everywhere in the path of the snowball, and then for some reason those arrows are still there. I think they're just bugged, but whatever. So let's just try it again. Throw a snowball. Anybody in the path of that snowball is going to get hurt pretty badly. So you can just chuck a snowball at people. You can throw a snowball straight up. However, it does only work if, per snowball. So yeah, that's why. But yeah, just throw a snowball straight up. You can see all the arrows bomb down. Pretty sweet. Yeah. What the hell's that snowball? Is that it? I think that was it. God. And then it actually removes the arrows to prevent lag. So you'll see once I throw a snowball, the arrows will actually start falling down those two holes. And basically this one right here, it actually spawns arrows. Sorry, I'm just getting a bunch of notifications on my computer. So here, I'll show you how it works. So again, here's just super fast clock, redstone block air. Again, this test for snowballs. So if there is a snowball out, And then here's just off and on. So when it turns on, it just sets this to a redstone block, turns this clock on. Basically summons an arrow right around this area right here, but directly above this hole. So if I just show you real quick. Yeah, she saw that arrow fall, and that goes all the way down to the void so it can remove the arrows. And then it teleports the arrows to the snowball. So that's why you see this sort of buggy effect, but that's how the arrows are taken to the snowball. And then when the snowball is destroyed, or when there are no more snowballs left, then it turns off the clock. And that still turns off the clock. And then it teleports all of the arrows above this hole. Why I didn't put them in the same hole, I don't know, except that's just how it works. So, yeah. It is really buggy, and I sort of tried to make it less buggy, but I'm not very good at it. Because it actually crashed my world at one point, and it took a lot of work to get it back up. But you can see, I mean, it's just sort of like a row of death kind of thing, and it's really freaking cool looking. And for some reason, the arrows just sort of bug out in midair. So, yeah, I think this is a really cool concept, and I would love to see it improved. Anyway, guys, so that's about all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun to make. Definitely just keep... God, this thing is lagging like hell. Definitely just, you know, eat more bacon, blow more stuff up, things and stuff. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all later. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Have a purple day.